Is Toyota's new Tundra full-size ute its worst example of the Toyota tax? I think it just might be. Big utes being expensive is nothing new to Aussie buyers. These things regularly cost over $100,000, and a lot of that is down to the fact they have to ship them all the way from the United States and then convert them from left to right-hand drive. It's an expensive process, especially with Australian manufacturing costs. But even still, this one here, the Toyota Tundra in its mid-spec limited grade, well, it's the only grade available in Australia, is $155,000 before on-road costs, and that makes it very expensive even by big ute standards. Now, to be fair, the Tundra does break some new ground here in Australia by offering a hybrid system for the first time in the full-size ute segment, but at the same time, there's some other parts of the specification which simply aren't up to scratch. Now, I've jumped down the inside because I just wanted to point out a few things. The first thing you'll note is the fact that we only have a part-time 4x4 system. You can't use this for high on sealed surfaces like you can in so many more premium Toyota products. Things like the 300 series Land Cruiser and the Prado, they both have full-time 4x4 systems. And despite sitting on the same chassis, you don't get that ability here. Now, these seats are heated and cooled, but one thing that's interesting to note is the fact they're not actually made with real leather. These are synthetic leather seats, which seems insane at $155,000. And you'll also note that there's just a few build quality things going on here, like this stitching is a little bit weird, and it's partially collapsed on the other side. Not great work from Toyota, especially considering this has only got 11,000 Ks on the clock, this one. The story continues as we come around to the rear here as well. It does have a damp tailgate, which is nice, but it doesn't have a power tailgate like you get on an F-150 Lariat, and you'll also note that as we look around the tray here, there's no 12-volt socket, there's no 3-pin socket, no nothing. It's just a bunch of tie-down points. You don't even get a roller tonneau cover in the back here, which seems insane for the price. Now, all that being said, I do actually quite like the Tundra. It drives really nicely with that coil sprung rear end, and also it tows very, very confidently, right up to 4.5 tons. But that being said, the value equation just really isn't stacking up for me here. Now, if you do want a Toyota Tundra with a bit more kit on it, there is a new premium grade coming later this year. But I tell you what, it's not going to be more affordable than this, that's for sure. Anyway, what are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments down below.